Hi everyone, welcome back to Chalchitra Talks. I'm Aditi, and for this week's British film recommendation, I want to talk about Sexy Beast. This came out in 2000 and is a crime drama directed by Jonathan Glazer. This was Jonathan Glazer's debut film, and I think for a debut film, he did an outstanding job. The story follows a retired criminal, Gal, played by Ray Winston, who was a sought-after gangster and also served his time in jail, but is now blissfully retired to a Spanish villa with his wife Didi, who is an ex-porn star. You might end up feeling envious towards the lifestyle he's leading, but all of this soon changes when Gal is visited by a very intimidating Don Logan, who is Gal's ex-boss and is played by the very talented Ben Kingsley. Don is there to negotiate, force, or convince Gal to take up one final job. Initially, you might feel that Ben Kingsley did an outstanding job and was the highlight of the film. Now, I'm not denying the fact that he did an amazing job, which he did. But for me, it was Ray Winston's character and his performance that stole the show. He gives you the impression that at one point, Gal was a badass gangster, but that's no longer in him anymore. And a lot of that is coming from his subtle facial expressions and just the way he presents himself. You'll really enjoy the dynamic between Don and Gal. Both of them are poles apart, and yet they're not so different either. At least that's how I felt when I watched this film. I really enjoyed the presentation of this story. I think it might fall somewhere between Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch kind of crime dramas. I highly recommend this excellent gangster heist film that tells you a story about regret and resentment, and is also sort of kind of a masterclass of persuasion and intimidation. I hope you get to enjoy this as much as I did. Please let me know your thoughts on the same. Well, this was my recommendation this week. I will be back with more next week.